よいしょ。はい。じゃあ、本日発売の、10月、29日。今日ですね。今日発売の、グリードフォールという洋芸なのかな。ちょっとやっていきたいと思います。ですね。どこになるんかなこれ。フランスかな。フランスのゲーム会社かな多分。難易度。このモードでは仲間はより強くなり、敵は攻撃性が低くダメージも少なくなるので、戦略や工芸にあまり時間を費やさずに冒険を楽しむタイプでやっています。バランス。まあ、通常でいきますか。通常で。どんなのかな面白いかな気にはなっとったんだね。
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
さて、キャラメイクか。女、男。どっちだろうな。リセット。こんな感じ？女はどうしよっかな。女で行くか、男で行くか。女にするか。顔。なんで ?1、2、3、4、5、6、8。8か。8種類か。このなんなんこの首の、これは何あざ ?8 種類なんだろう、これが多分、ベースでは可愛くなる多分顔だろうな。そんな感じがする。髪型、1、2、3かこれ、3、4、5、6、7、8。なんか8か、8種類か。眉毛。でもどうだろうな。一番でやるか。眉毛で変わってきそうやな。 これかな。いや、ちょっと気強そうやな。あれ、この顔がなんか一番可愛いかも。こっちでいくか。眉毛これにして、肌の色。1、2、3、4、5。白すぎか。だいぶ白いな。これぐらい？髪の毛の色。髪の毛の色があってあ、眉毛も色変わるね、色。1、2、3、4、5、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14、15、16、17、18、19、20、21、22、23、24、25。あ、まあ、でも、その基本的に女キャラは、白すぎるな。これぐらいか。で、目の色は、深みがかった青色。これを、プリセット。プリセットはない。あ、なんかおるな、こんな感じのキャラ。おるぞ。いや、これ男か。男で行くか。なんか男の方が良さそうな気する。坊主。髪型どんなんかな、これかな。あ、髭も選べるね。男だったら。いや、これ迷うなぁ。あざ隠すか。で、眉毛。これかな。肌の色。白すぎ。あ、これ裏か。髪の毛の色。髪の毛の色変えて髭も変わるな、これな。いや、おじいさんやな。こんやば。なんか黒が一番でもかっこよそうに見えるな。 っとアッシュっぽい色にするか。目の色は、青色。うん。これぐらいか？おるな、こんなやつ。これかな。いや、ひげなしがよく。エリートって感じか。これでいくか。捨てがたいな。女も捨てがたいよな。でもな、あんま気に入った顔がない。なんだろうな。これかな。なんだろうな。なんか眉毛が離れすぎたな。やっぱこれが一番いい。髪型。うん。白くしたらまだ見えんこともないのか、白人とか。黒人キャラ作らんけんようわからんよな、キャラメイクがいまいち。色的に多分ここら辺が綺麗なんだ。これにするか。これにするか。これにするか。ちょいひげが上な。これにしようか。これでいこう。次のステップ。あなたのプレイスタイルに応じて開始スキルを選択してください。スキルツリーが書いてます。進行中の他のアーキタイプのスキルの回を続けます。スキル。戦士。建設向き。片手。大型武器。片手剣銃器。力持久力。職人の技スタミナ。エレメンタルトラップ、銃器、片手剣、精度、俊敏性、価格の力、ピッキング。魔法。技術でいくか。テクニックってこと？テクニック。次。自分に合ったプレイスタイルと最初にポイントを使う属性ですね。最初に使う。すべての格闘攻撃のパワーを高めます。最高の片手両手のパワーが必要にすることです。光の発生を加速さ、すべてのダメージを 格闘攻撃に与えます最高の必要。物理ダメージ 10%。瞬間持久度、ライフとバランス。これ。俊敏、どれかしか選べんのね。これでいこう。次。最初のポイント選んで、能力、カリスマ、商人の稲をわずかに下げることができ、仲間の戦闘能力をわずかに、セリフ選択成功チャンスをわずかに上げます。スタミナでバランスが必要となる難しい位置を取ることで、大学の大代を増やし、戦闘外の HP とのわずかに獲得できる。基本的なアップグレード。はあ。なんだろう。ロックピックで負けてるかな。ゲームを開始する。OK。
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
いいとこおらんなったんか。
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish it.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
コンパス、メインクエスト、で、R3 で走る。労働者の話。
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
パッカーって、貴族なんか。しゃがむ。走る。お、開くんか。開かんのかーい。こっちか。んで、行き止まり。ここはこんな機長。しゃがむ。
Hey! Green blood!
Cut.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
メインアタック。身を守る。戦略的一時停止でゲームを停止するのに行きますね。こういうこと？光って何？割り当てる。詳細。あ、便利。そういう系ね。四角。ヒーリングポーション入れて。×がかわす。丸が受け流す。OK。あ、いった。あ、いた。意外とむずいぞ。いや、意外と範囲長い。いった。やられてん。おいっと。
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
あ、これどうだったんだ。いや、でも割り当ててる。戦略的視覚で割り。ショートカットのピストルを割り当てました。あ、これもう一回割り当てろってこと？走行。痛い。光やボーナスダメージ与える。置いてる。R2。
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
こいつでも鼻ちょっと赤い。キャラメイク失敗か。なんかがあるわけじゃん。
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
おい。なんか今やっとったの。猛品及びバッグ。何が入ってんの？エレメンタルゲージの錬金超合成。ヒーリングポーション弾薬。優しい、疑わしい。ああ、こういう系ね。R3、武器交換しよう。R3。スキル。属性属性がこれね。ノード。はい。んで、なんもなし。錆びたステレット。古びたサード。 ああ、そういう件ね。なんで正規ピストル。で、ここら辺ね。マントもある。で、これがほほん。伝説って何？ちょっと朝栗っぽいな。なんだ、ちょっとウィッチャーっぽいんかな。なんかウィッチャーっぽいな。なんかウィッチャーっぽいぞ。貴族なんね。んで、なんか、すべて取る。何が手に入って。発見しました。浮遊地区。やんどるの？大丈夫かも。やんどるぞ。敵？いきなり？いや、3人もおる。おいおい。フラフラっと。うわ、これ。ガードとかのあれが概念がないけん難しい。よいよい。あ、いた。全部取ってこうや。ポーション。金貨2枚。なんか、そういうとこだったのかな。チーズ。なんか手に入れたよ。ね。字ちっちゃくて見づらいわ。に下がるんかでも。こっちはこっちの方が上がる。
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right.
Constantine.
Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
チーム。クエストログ。
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Hmm, なんかを壊したりするような感じではないのか。
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
仲良くなれんのか。めっちゃ死んどるやん。大丈夫かな。ここはいや、この人もだいぶやばい。だいぶ病気やな。サイドミッション。この人もわりかしまだ元気する。
Greetings, Your Excellency.
かっか。お忍びなんですかな。痛みがますますひどくなるとね。みんなめっちゃ咳しおるやん。なんなんだ、ちょっとダクソっぽいんかな。
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
みんな祈り捧げよう。落ちたら死ぬのかな。ああ、泳ぐことはできんのか。
Your time is precious in these dark hours, but what you're about to discover could save your life.
More and more businesses are closing.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. You'll find all you need in our
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
購入。マスケットあるやん。こんなんも。
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
ここはして、あいつは関係ない。方法か？方法か。作業用。はあ。改造できるよってこと？カード。しゃれた武器になってくるのね。なるほど。ほら。なるほど。居酒屋？ここ？開く。居酒屋。なんか、
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
聞いてみる。
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People are still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there. Dragons and gigantic treasure abounds under every rock. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of... Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Tavern keeper.
Darcy.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
そんなもんか。 物置コインガードでしょ。そうか。とりあえずこっち行ってみるか。よっ。凶悪犯の数ってか。そういうとこね。みんな植えてますね。割と。行ってみるか。勝てるかね。
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows. Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Hmm. This is a side questになるのか? 逆か、こっちか。この扉違う。お？降りる。
It's not possible just now.
まあ無理だ。
It's blocked.
科学のレベル1とメンタルの強豪。そんなの見せんかったらダメだ。もう一個の入り口は
with all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Oi! Where do you think you're going? You're in our territory.
I'm looking for my cousin, and it would seem that he is in this building.
That very well could be. We have had a guest since yesterday. A regular ladies' man in golden stitches.
That would fit the bill. I have no idea how he earned such a kind invitation, but...
Being born into silk sheets doesn't give him the right to insult his fellow man, or to show disrespect.
We know this sort only too well. Used to everyone doing whatever he says. But they're always a lot friendlier having learned their little lesson. Isn't that right, Chief?
That's right. But lessons have a price. So, if you want your drunkard back...
Yeah. 50分の34足りてないってことよね。
Gentlemen, you tire my patience. Free my cousin immediately.
Well now, take a look at this blue bird and his ruffled feathers. Looks like he's eager for his own lesson. To my help, and death to the others! Things are about to get tasty.
いや、意外と戦う難しいね。どこにおるコンスタンティンとかいうやつは。こっちか？なんかある。いや、下か。まずは下や。でもなんか動きがすごいカクつくよね。ああ、で、ここはあれね。これで、ここは開く。なんか、あれなんかな。帰れんのか。 うん。そんなのがあるわけじゃない。うん。こっちか。ここか。
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Because.ああ、そんな感じね。
グリードフォール自分も買います。
Do you need something?
誰？あ、チョロか。
I must leave you.
チョロちゃん。これでも操作がね、まあまあカクついた感じがあるよね。滑らかではない。滑らかではない。こっちか。あ、間違った。とりあえずこっち行ってみる。どっから来たっけ？こう来て、こう来て、こっちか。なんだろう、まだなんか、めちゃんこ面白いな、みたいなのないな。 物置。ここ物置。なんかあるんか。
PC 版から街中はカクつくと言われてました。
あ、そうなんや。もともとパソコン版なん。水平の P コートやって。水平の P コート。まあ、まあこれにするか。どっちの方が強いんだ。エレメント耐性、毒耐性。まあ、これで。これもともと PC ゲーなんね。なんかこうもっとダクソチックな感じかと思えばそうでもないよね。
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Oh.
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage. Are you ready to leave?
Well, not quite. I still have a few errands to run for my uncle. What about you?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men, but the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
最初のモンスターと戦うまで4時間以は世界観の紹介が続く。
4時間は何？フィールド探索系？まあしんどいやつやね。ちょっとウィッチャーにも似とんかな。
This Jonas, does he have any close friends?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them out.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for...
Could you tell me anything about our...
It is a magnificent place. The natives have a relationship with their land, and they were very friendly people, welcoming. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, but I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from...
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become it?
Our magic, yes. As for your question, any child
ウィッチャーに似てますと言われる方もいるみたいですよ。
others are sea gifted. Joining the Nords
ちょっとなんか
different reasons, often from a young age.
選択によってなんか答えが変わるんやろ、これ多分。
Be back soon, Captain.
なんかサイドクエストめっちゃ増えたな。こうし君オフィスがあんの？どれがオフィス？いろいろもしとっとかんとな。んで、こっち行き止まり。登るとこがない。なんか、ウィッチャーの方がまだぬるぬる動くよな。他の派閥が支配するこのゾーンもあなたと別の派閥の支配が特典場所に入ることはできません。はあ。そういう系？行ってみるか。ナウツの倉庫。ナウツって今さっきのやつか。あ、でも一緒の服着いたらいけるんじゃん。
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
なんかスラッといけたぞ。なんか穴開いとるし。ナウツって今さっきのやつやろ？だけごま。なんかあんのかな？倉庫？なんかお宝っぽい箱あるやん。ピッキング。開けます。戦利品ゾーン。そんな大したもん入ってなかった。わからんけど、取れるもんは取っておかないとな。大したもんないな。楽。もうここはもう用事ないの。で、これがメインクエストやろ。これが交渉する。これはあれか、サブクエか。赤消し。
最初のクレイモアは武器ですか？
最初のクレイモア。最初のクレイモア。いや、あれにしとる。何？ テクニック、技術にしとるかな。俺は。こっちにしとる。戦士ではない。サイドミッション。
王子のクレイモアと勝って拾いました。
誰が？俺が？あ、これ？ロングブレード。両手剣。いや、なんかあんまかっこよくないな、構え。あんまかっこよくないぞ。このマップが開けんのがめんどくさいな。とりあえず、調べに行くか。お使いクエストやろ、これどうせ。こう行って、こう行って。今さっき俺ここ入ったぞ。邪魔するぜ。こいつか。
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
乗客員。
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern.
居
Jonas,
酒屋？
Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
言葉遣い
What
が
does Jonas
き
do
れ
in。his free time?
さすが上流。
He just hangs
国民
around
や
here
な。
or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
押し倒せ。
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, as far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good...
I don't know where to start with this.
No.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, the itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others. And when you drink here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then...
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator. And he knows his craft well, in spite of...
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
25歳。
I need to be going. Farewell.
さようならってちゃんとなって。ああ、居酒屋行った方がいいんかい？あ、もう一人おるやん。こいつか。おい。
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
連れ去られた。
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though the other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking, and then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like...
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what way my words carry the captain. No, not telling him that.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. breakfast.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? You'd think my story is...
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get... Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd. I seem to recall that regular being the kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time, but now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know.
What do you think about Captain Vass?
He's a just man. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for love.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
で、そうか。また居酒屋行くんか。今さっき居酒屋行ったんやけど。居酒屋で話を聞く。通行人。全然。
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
これ。
I'm looking for a Nort. A young cabin boy who's been missing.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. I would have noticed. That doesn't...
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big...
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightning...
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
テーブルと椅子を離さん。誰や？どいつや？こいつか。
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. I'm looking for a Nort that a young cabin boy.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the three of them.
だいぶやまっとんな、こいつ。
What can you tell me about the boy?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. And he must have been right to be nervous.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defending.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather, and I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was no... I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They were...
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover?
No, sir. You were in luck. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
僕、最初は剣と銃で進めて、2周目は魔法とか使うかもです。
いやまあ、でもこれ途中でなんかスキルリセットできるらしいね。なんかいろいろ思った。どこですか？ここですか。まっすぐ行って、まっすぐ行って、曲がって、行き止まり、こっちか。正面、この正面。この家か。確かにちょっと豪華っぽい。邪魔するでいい。
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
おかんか。おかんか。奥さんか。気の強そうな、これまた。きつそうな顔やな。これがあれなんか。フォンティーヌ家。フォンティーヌさん。どうもどうも、フォンティーヌさん。意外とおばあちゃん。
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion.
明日仕事なので落ちます。頑張ってください。
はい、おやすみ。
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Excuse me, madam, but I have...
If you would be so kind...
With respect, my lady.
너무 다음에 좀 근데いや、お使いやな、これ、ほんまに。
Come one, come all. Citizens of Serene.
こういって、こういって、こういって、
Sir, are you ready to leave?
Not quite. I still have a few errands to...
I'm still without news of...
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child, and ever since, he's been a naught. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
上か。こいつ？
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such...
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion.
I fear that some of my teaching... But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the...
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one? Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain... Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to... From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord. And certain...
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of what counts most is that you bring the boy. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could...
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly... That is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Mata あの家行かなかな。これ長いな。
The merchant is there. To my help!
誰こいつら。待て。こいつじゃのうと、こいつに、ポイントが足らんのか。
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Your master has apparently...
That's right. And so he must...
I'll be damned.
Sorry, Captain.
Following orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end.
50% で
You're
意外とい
certainly
くな。
honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
で、これか。
This document mentions another property, a warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
こっちね。
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
行けるようなとこない？こっちじゃないのか。こっちじゃないのか。外れか。ああ、まさか下があったか。
Sir Desade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Hmm. Which one? And which one?
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Who are you?
My name is Desade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow...
Yes. Even if I...
That doesn't surprise me. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to me.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. They find me, capture me. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it.
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
行き止まりやん。違うな。こっちから行けるん？こう行って、登れるんね。で、こう行って、で、
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon?
Yes, we will.
Excellent news. I'm afraid that...
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite...
Very well.
The merchandise that you obtained, but the port authority formalities for shipping, and we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution, but this cargo must reach the...
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain.
お使いばっかやな。
Swall through? Is your hat out of style? Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. Welcome. Have you seen? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
So, are you ready to leave?
Not quite.
My cabin...
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and those souls...
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind. I do thank you. Your actions bring you honor.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your...
Impossible. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority. So, unless you're asking me to turn...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking...
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next...
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have...
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some...
Listen here. I haven't forgotten what you did for our Jonas. I would gladly do you the favor, but my quarter... He's convinced that thugs want to use our vessel to bring... And, because of that, he's placed guards to watch... All that I can do for you is to write your crates into the ship's manifest. And if you manage to get them into the warehouse, they'll find out... And with the manifest, the crazy Gustavo, please try and avoid roughing up those brave guards.
Be back soon, Captain.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with... The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't...
Don't you be worrying now.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there.
Move out. Quick step.
ニューセレンのこんな返事を話す。ニューセレン。
Sir, are you ready to leave?
Not quite. Be back soon, Captain.
どれじゃ。どっち
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
It's blocked.
どこ行ったんだ。弊社に戻ったらいいのか。
So you're back. Right then.
We can guarantee that you're...
Thank you, Your Excellency.
The cargo shall make the voyage.
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Zealand, he will give you new instructions. Until then, I will...
これでクリア。
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Those are great responsibilities, but you will bring honor upon your family.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come... My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been...
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. As you can well imagine, alchemists, this vulgar trickster, in any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am... The man operates in the city center.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about...
With pleasure. The alliance was sealed by the greatest of our cities. Al-Sad became the capital. This union was originally put into place to better... But our ancestors quickly realized, and of course, exchange today. It is by no means an overstate. Each day, we push the limits of our...
Could you give me your understanding of the relations?
Our relations, the exchanges are very I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join, but your princes insist on... It is by all means a respectable position.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than we have.
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our new... Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you it is a luxurious island. The vegetation is extremely varied. We discovered animals. Some are bigger than houses. A savage and crude people. But you shall discover...
And what of your war with...
It has been dragged. If those bigots... But that's the way of the world.
Have you been fighting battles?
From what I've been told, direct conflicts are...
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
Seria. 薬売りよったやつか。
侍の戦い方じゃない。い
や、ほんとよ。これなんかようわからんのよね。今んとこなんか面白いかどうかで言うとちょっとよくわからんですわ。
And even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research.
しかしよ、この時間まで起きとるな。
I hear you asking, if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true.
トンガ君はあれやろ、バレなきゃ犯罪にならないんですよのタイプの人やろ。
さっきまでレギオンの生配信してました。
レギオン。レギオンって何ぞ？なんか聞いたことあるな。
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's
Oh,
a deal.
hi, hi, hi.
I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
なんかレールが上がっとったな、それ。
バレなきゃいいんすよ、バレなきゃ誉れは失わない。
最低や。最低ですわ。あ、取れんの？あ、レベル5にならな。取れへんの？残り1ポイント。
ずいぶんと頭使いそうなゲームっすね。
どうだろう。なんかね、ダクソとウィッチャーを足して2で割ったような感じ？
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, but if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable.
それ結局どちらでもないような、わら。
But blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
ほう、馬車？2馬車っすか？どこにあるんすか？そんなに馬車。詐欺師の面を取る。詐欺師の面を取ると言われても、どこにそんなもんがあるんですか？
The alchemists of the Alliance have been promising us an antidote for years, but they've not found anything yet.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
ようけしんどんな、しかし。馬車どっかの馬車2馬車。いけそうなな。いけるんじゃね？お、なんかおるぞ。敵さんや。よいしょ。 いや、侍の戦いじゃない。容器あるやん、なんか。天使。拾う。ページ小さな手書きでもらってすぐ見にくいですね。実験結果や患者の考えた内容で、連続不能なので、その情報を見れば本をわかるでしょう。はい。お？モーニングスターっていうね。宿屋。宿屋ってどこ？宿屋なんてなくね？
やること多そうだ。
いや、ほんとね、なんかね、多いよ、ちょっと。なんか。ここに行って、ここのおっちゃんがなんか錬金術師の大先生らしい。ここに行って、あの手紙を見せてみよう。大先生。この人に。
Your Excellency.
Lordus.
質問する。全然なかった。そんな質問のあれすらなかった。じゃあ違う。
Goodbye.
違う。ここじゃない。あれ？このさん、この子おるやん。宿屋じゃないのか。宿屋ではない。なら、もう、そのまんま、あれか。嘘つき名って言うしかないのかな。やるか。
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He
won't
leave the city without his belongings.
なんか、うわ、よくおるぞ、なんか。ヤバゲな。どこや。2階か。2階ってどうやって行くの？
外交官なんですか、主人公。わら。
そうそう、外交官ね。外交官のね。ああ、違うな。ここじゃない。ということは、上か。2階って言うんだよな。下行ってもおかしいわな。2階の扉はどこですか？こっちですか？こっちっぽいな。 ここしかないんか。ここが、おった。おったぞ。おい。
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop. This potion is an attempt to...
So you manipulate people to use it?
I don't have a choice. But it does not harm.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that a small sip of this mixture... The mob would have been furious in any case. But a normal...
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion...
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce...
So... What are you going to do with me, sir?
さあどうする？彼が町を離れるのを手伝う。彼を逮捕する。どっちかな？外交官としては、外交官としては逮捕するの方がいいのか。いや、悩ましい。いや、どっちかな。逮捕するか。
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust. I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse.
いや、なかなか究極の選択を迫ってくるじゃないか。で、こいつに話す。
Your Excellency,
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. Matters turned out a little more... He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him...
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive...
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tierfredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency. And
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
誉れは浜で捨ててきたから無情に動けるのか。
Your Excellency.
Lord.
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
まだ浜にすら出てないけどね。まだ島からも出てない。なんか手に入れとる。 か。調理多しやな。モーニングスター。これ意外と強そう。あ、でも強くないな。そうでもないな。次。これ。で、ウォッチドッグスは面白い。キリシタンかな。祈りましょう。邪魔するで。こいつもまた悪そうな。
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received
1時間と言いながらもう何時間やる。
Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure the Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you and your cousin in the future.
クロちゃんに会えましたよ。めちゃくちゃおもろかったです。
Really?
クロちゃん
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to...
Tell me more about it.
Very well. We know that your uncle tolerates, but these particular non-believers threat. We would consider it a tremendous favor.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already...
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they... If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dock. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Teleme?
It would be a pleasure. As you... We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder, and give thanks each... The high dignitaries of...
I've heard say that dissensions...
Ah, you must certainly be... The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision, but other, more...
あ、知らなかったですか。わら、オルガンズの。
ああ。はいはいはい。そっちのクロちゃんね。
What's your point of view on the relations between...
As we appreciate as well, thanks to your... The congregation, that heresy...
How is Teleme faring?
We built... Did you know? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Of course, there are... But I am confident. And we have tremendous...
How goes the conflict with the Brigilla?
Your territory is... We fight on every front. These...
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no, the bridge have... Which leaves us great...
ウォッチドッグスはやったことないな、全然。
Farewell, excellent.
May the...
アクションやばいかっこいいっすよ。
なんだ GTA みたいな感じなの。密輸業者。どこにいんのよ。どこにいんのよ。あ、違うな、あれか。なんでこいつ話すんか。
So,
are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious?
Take a look around. There are far too many coming. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay. That said, we did catch
a smuggler. Maybe he could be of some...
In the port jails. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
さあ、どうし、言い過ぎないようにする。
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about
歌とちょっとアサシンクリードを混ぜた感じ。
Hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
全国入れたよな。海兵のピーコーと聞いとけ。どうも邪魔するよ。コツコツ。
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more? Yes, I am a smuggler.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray...
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your 2 Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nords get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this...
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? Come on now. Let me out. You promised. Please. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
で、こっちにおんか。ダガシャン。どこにおる？上かな？上っぽいな。おるおる。
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about... Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And...
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
尋ねる。彼らの研究。
Tell me more about your research. What about it?
Our work concerned the teachings of
Lucius,
the disciple of Saint Matthias.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of.
And? What did you...
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that ours... But The text that we discovered was...
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth.
It was written in black and white. And there is...
I understand now what that text has cost. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition will...
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being...
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but...
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them.
さあ、どうする？逮捕か？話すことを説得するか？彼らのするようにさせておくか。
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sai, if he can be persuaded to offer you asylum.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminate...
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to stay here. I'll be...
大使。いや、マジで、このフィールドで俺は何時間後のお使いをしようんや。これだったら、ウォッチドッグス買っとってもよかったかもな。ウォッチドッグスのあれはでもあれやろ。追加？ダウンロードコンテンツ。それとも最新作。頼もう。
Your Excellency.
Lord.
I would like to talk to you about a rather...
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least...
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these...
We are willing.
At the port of Serene.
Very well. I shall send an
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
If you would allow me, I would like to...
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tent.
Hello, sir.
セレマの大使に知らす。あ、枢機卿か。枢機卿って大概なんか悪そうなイメージしかない。
Sir Desade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
報告する。
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them!
嘘をつく。本当のこと。嘘つくか。
Alas, these renegades have found
時
protection
代
with
的
the
に中
ambassador
世
of
で
the
すか？
Bridge Alliance.
そうや
I
ね
would not have been
中
able
世
to
ヨーロ
capture them
ッ
without
パ
risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
18世紀ぐらいじゃないかな。
I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
これでもうサブクエもなくなったんじゃないか。よし。やっと船出ですわ。でも11月。
わらわら。
やっと船出ですわ。長かった。1時間で船出るよっていうのも何時間やるよ。
マジでウォッチドッグスあたりですね。
トマ君ウォッチドッグス買ってよ。
Yes? Well, how...
What will be your official title?
最新作ですね。
But I am therefore and also obtain your help.
It's always a I need to be leaving.
最新作か。でもウォッチドッグスをさ、まあ、今日買うとするやん。でも11月10日にはさ、朝繰りも出るやん。やるゲーム多すぎて多分対馬どころじゃなくなるよ。
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with...
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several... Do you have any farewells to make or any final business?
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures.
さあ、船乗ろうぜ。やっと船乗るわ。
That's right. I heard a rumor the Naughts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Naughts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast has awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
何ですかこいつ。ロロロロロロロロロロロロロ
やばわら。
わあ。
Captain, keep my cousin safe.
これは勝てない。
マジか。1時間やって、いや、いった何それ、ちょっと待って。危な。よいしょ。いって、死んでん。ちょ、待って、意味がわからん。やっと使い終わった思ったらこれか。どういうことですかね。
逃げ切れ、わら。
マジか。そういうゲームなんか？鬼
畜すぎる。
これノーマルなんやけどな。いや、待てよ、ちょっと待て。装備を見よう、装備を。いや、心もたんな、ほんとこんなんで。俺もお金何も持ってんの？ 367。367。
八幡の怒りは使えないのか。
8万の怒りは使えないです。ないでしょ、この時代。この時代に8万の怒りはないでしょ。商人のとこ行って、これ何なんだ？拾う。下手くそな広告。ここでなんか作れるんじゃね？ピストル、アップグレード。いや、何も解除できません。
Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen anything?
ちょっと、物買わしてくれ。いや、ないんよな、ここらへんな。
Thank you for your visit. See you. Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen anything?
全然上がるやつがない。これか。これだったらまだちょっと上がるの。いや、こいつか？特売って何？特売って。あ、売るの方に。ピストルとか売ってないの？ないか。いや、ないな。なんか買うもんないな、これ。
てか計画書って大丈夫だったんすか？
計画書とりあえずね、書けるとこは全部書いたけん。明日の朝か昼ぐらいに、とりあえず送るだけ送って、今週土日訂正したらもういいんじゃないぐらいにした。
Permission to board the ship?
Certainly. Do you have any foul?
No, my house is in order.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tia Friddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of
いや、したけど、みたいな。そういう風に段取りはしたけど、結局うまいこといくかどうかで言うと、ちょっとわからんねって感じ。いや、これ面白いんか面白ないんかようわからんな。これ参ったぞ。
聞いてるだけでなかなか鬼畜なスケジュールだったんで驚きが。
いや、ほんとね。計画書の書く時点で計画が破綻してる。おい痛い。いや、どう倒したらいいんだよ。おいで。いでいで。
背後取るしかね
え。痛すぎ、痛すぎ。危な。いて。よいしょ。 うわー、何それ。ちょっと。やばい。マジでマジかよ。ロード。あ、ロードってこっちになるね。マジかよ、これ、ほんと。いや、これちょっと待って。
やばすぎる。
まあまあなんかクソな匂いがするな。
ダクソより難しいような。
そんな気がする。いや、マジかレベルやな。
Sir, we should... Permission to board the ship? Sir, yeah. No, my house...
Perfect. I am so eager to discover Teofridi. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back.
評価高いんすね、このゲーム。
そう。そう、評価は高いのよ。はい。来るんかいや、来んのか。いや、戦い方がわからん。エレメンタルトラップをうまいこと。いった。来い。当たらんのかい。よいしょ。危ない。 いや、それ当たる？なんか、ダクソみたいに冬を避けれるような感じではないんか。
Sir, we should... Permission to board the ship? No? I am so...
結局もうなんとなく戦い方は分かったぞ、でも。
My isle, my new city. You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long.
マジックと低金額の爆発するダメージをその300、400。こっちの方がいいんじゃない？
装備の強化が足りてないてこと、花 S もんね。
I've been told the trip lasts months.
そうそう。一発目の初見殺しの敵やけんな。やばいやばいやばい。それはやばい。とりあえず置いて、置けてない。このなんていうの、このタゲを切らんかったら走れんっていう。おいおいおいおい、いった。当たるかこれ。おい、次ここにやっといて、おいおいおいおい、んで距離を取って仕掛けて、おい、いや、こうなった時がまずい。こうなった時よ。おいおいおいおい、もう一個ぐらいかけとくか。ほらいいでこれよ、これ。いや、めっちゃ来るやん。ちょっと待って。HP が減ったら攻撃パターンが変わる。
Sir, we should... Permission to... No? I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy.
HP が減ったら
arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is...
よいしょ。あ、痛い。これよ、これ。
ヒット&アウェイ作戦。
いや、マジで。 オブのありったけの弾丸ぶち込んでやれ。やったぞ。よし、やったれ。外交官交渉じゃ。やったれ。目怖っ。選択の余地なし。かっこよく決めとるけど、3回死んだけんな。3回か4回死んだけんな。
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
キャラクターの進行状態のリスト。記憶の水晶を使うとスキル、属性、まあ、なんかが戻るよってことね。
おお、ついに。
やったったわ。いや、持久力。
交渉決裂した。わら。
交渉の余地なし。交渉の余地はなし。これ、トラップのやつ大事よ。何手に入れた？あ、これね。ほんで、どこ行くの？どっかお船に乗れる場所があるんですかね？これか。こっちか。やっと出港ですわ。長いわ。こいつ何もしてないのにな。ほんと。
さすが誉れ捨てた外交官は違うな。
交渉の余地なし。
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a win!
戦略立てて戦闘するのか。ゴリ押しタイプの私では無理じゃ。
いや、でもこれ多分戦士系だったらゴリ押しでいけるんだと思うよ。近接タイプか、ヒット&ウェイなテクニカルタイプか、あと魔法タイプの、あれに分かれとうけん。
初見であの強さか。後半やばそう。
やばそうだね。ノーマルやけんね、これで。 主人公の服装が一番ダサい。はい、ということで、3時間45分経って、やっと本編に入っていくという感じですね。よろしくお願いします。
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
綺麗だな。
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords.
景色は綺麗。
Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might
主人公の服変えたいっすね。
I should have chosen
変えたい。
This
変えたい。
concoction
もっ
is
と
liquid
ちょっと
torture.
外交官っぽい服装にしたいよね。
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are. To your health.
このボロッチい
You
服。
got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you.
というか予約特典のなんか服装とかをダウンロードしたいんやけど、どこにもないの。どこにあるんですか。ちょっと探さない。
Your Excellence, we must wait for our escort.
このボロッチー服。
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to
アサシンクリードの服に変えたい。
わかるわかる。お、こいつチームのメンバーになるらしいぞ。特徴。でもわからん特徴とかやってる。どっかないんかな。ちょっと一回、保存かけて、メインメニューに戻って、
パスタみたいな名前だな。
そうなの。オプション。関係ない。クレジット。関係ない。ちょっと青画面になりますよ。ないな。どこで手に入れるんだろう。 調べるか。どこで手に入れるんだろう。グリードフォール。予約特典。手に入る。ないな。どこで手に入るのこの予約特典の装備。ニュースソート、プレイステーション、コード入力、プロダクトで確認すると適用となります。ダウンロード差ありません。イノシシ用アイボリーライフル、錬金術師のライフや探検家の装備っていう装備が予約特典で手に入っとるはずなんやけど、どこに入ってんだどこに入ってんだよ。どこに入ってんですか？インストールしとんのはしとんか。で、これいかんと。どこ？まあまあ遠いね。倉庫 B、倉庫 C。まあまあ向こうやし。とりあえず街に向いていくか。光っとうもんはもう取っていいやつや。
Excellency, it is an immense. What might I?
何売ってんの？バトルアックス、カトラス、サーブル。いらんな。リーキア。いや、長い剣持てへんしな。買えんやん、ここらへん。違うな。ラッパピストル。ね、買えるもんがないぞ。
街の作り込ま系。
い や、これが一番ええ服か。キャラクターも変えれんのね、ここで。でもどこで、あれなんかね。
Closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier for the alcohol.
なんかこんな広場あったな。朝栗の、あれにあったぞ。
達人の太刀は打ってないのか。
打ってないです。達人の太刀はないでしょう。旅行する。旅行する？家やん。ほなに、鍛冶屋。鍛冶屋行ったらあるんじゃね？もしかして。この登れるバーツ。バランス。これ何これ。バランスよくある。もう少し練習が必要。マジかよ。練習してるんかい。練習いるんかい。一周せってこと。めんどくせえな、おい。こう行って、ここ行って、頼もう。
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred!
Always.
We've come to find you regarding the merchant.
Ah, the commander's car. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Our merchandise has been unloaded. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but
since these crates are registered in the
modification of the manifest might have fooled a court, and we'd have too many details to explain to them. And
what? Is he waiting for us to bring them to?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find, and he must also mark the crates that belong.
Why is that? They're already marked.
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to.
I see.
Is there anything else?
なんで結局、
No, thank you.
バランス感覚ないのか、わら。
ないのよ。
Now you want to sneak
バランス感覚
into
ない
one
の。
of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we
バラン
don't
ス感
have a
覚ない
choice.
のよ。
I don't like this.
旅行する。
細かいな、すごい。
Let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How are we to know which warehouse will find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship.
One armor that fits you like a glove.
Greetings.
You look like if you're looking for the best stick, and if you have a special request.
本当。星型。何をしよう。
One armor that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
で、ここはキャラバンのリーダー。行ってみよう。 キャラバンのリート。いや、外出ないかんの？どうやって出んの？どこ出れるとこないんかな？こっちから出るんかな？いや、そういうわけではなさそう。なんなら商人やろ、鍛冶屋。見つける。ここ行ってみるか。家にあったらダウンロードコンテンツのもんあるかな。行ってみよう。ないんかな。何語？何語？
Attention, soldier.
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny?
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass. Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor.
Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
来信者塩だ。なんか新しい仲間が加わったぞ。どっちか外せってどっち外す？バスク外すか。いや、俺バスク外すとかじゃなくて家に行きたいのよ。おお。ここにあるんじゃね？もしかして旅行する？ああ、移動ね。移動する感じね。そういう系ね。はいはい。ここよ。ここにあるんじゃないか？ない。ないんか。普通こういうとこにあるんやけど。ダウンロードコンテンツものって普通ここら辺にあるはずなんだ。なんかそれっぽいの来とる。これ来とく。普通はあるはずなんやけど。キャンプ、眠る。こんなもあるの？眠る。
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
何語？
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was...
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble an... I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renagse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
どういうこと?
No, I understand. And I hope that this singular...
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart is evidently the heart of a Renagse. Anything else?
何語?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died, but this...
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions. My mother never really recovered from it. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
全然わからん。ないかな。ちょっと調べますかね。ダウンロード。いや、全然乗ってないやん。どこに乗っとんだ？ないぞ。まだ手に入らんのかい？なんだったら、とりあえず見つけて印つけに行くか。
Closer, good people. The cure is right. You'll find all you need in
こっちか。どっか入れる場所？どっか入れる場所？どっか入れる場所。こっちしかないんだな。ここかな。はい。
隠密して潜入しなければいけないのか、つまりクロード。
お邪魔します。じゃあどれだい？これかい？
No, these aren't the right crates.
じゃあこれ3分の1外した。
No,
いや、
these aren't the right crates.
3分の1ですらなかった。 3分の1ですかな。ならどっちが
I need a bit of practice.
レベルがいるとかね。活力
I need a bit
に
of practice.
ジャンプできへんのかい。どういうこと？
I need a bit of practice.
もう一度回していく。普通にいった
I
らい
need
け
a
る。
bit of practice.
よいしょ。はい。よいしょ。3分の1とかそんなんですらなかった。お願いします。こいつか。
Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons.
That doesn't seem right. It is our clients that supply us weapons on Tearfredy.
You didn't know what was in the crates?
No. I don't concern myself with the commander's business. I should take a look into this. I have some friends here that must know what this is all about.
Let me know what you discover. Now, let's mark these crates and get going.
OK。入ります。よいしょ。この時代の外交官は、なかなかあれですね。すばしっこいですな。で、こっち行けるの？こっち行ってみるか。こっちの港になるね。ここは何屋でもない。向こうが鍛冶屋。よいしょ。おい、
Hello, Your Excellency.
We have found a way into the storehouse and we have...
Perfect. I shall ask...
One of the crates was damaged.
Really? To be honest with you, I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished for what it's worth, and I hope you can accept this modest token.
If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorted under the pretext of financing...
Are you telling me that the guard...
Indeed. Some merchants...
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. We won't be able to put a stop to the...
Count on me.
いいや、本当に。
No, thank you.
レベルは上がったの。ここら辺をせんかったらダメ。これか。ジャンプ力がなんかと。これ。能力が満ちると。どこ？ジャンプ力。いや、なんかお使いばっかやな、しかし。 なんかもういらん服って新しい服買う方が良さそう。4時15分やし、ちょっと寝ようかな。
Oh, it's a great. Oh, it's a great.
サーベル、ションリンガニータラン、レイピア。やっぱ緑より青がいいね。帽子。これ着ようか。聞きます。聞きます。聞きます。それっぽくなってや。それっぽくなったんじゃないの？よくわからない。ほんで、売るもん。レイピア持ってるの。
お、かっこいい。
ちょっとかっこよくなったね。この辺も一気にじゃ。こっちの方が防御力はあるし。なんか手袋が強げな。これにしとくか。んで、こうつけて、フルール。これつけて、んで、なんか入っとんだ。ここら辺をいじくることによって、変わってくるね。なんか武器強そう。これつけとくか。こういう、ちょっと変わっとんな、確かに。変わるな。ストラップ。買った。なるほど。 ああ、そんな感じで変わるね。
大強化の幅細かいな。
そうそう。ほら、なんか。まあちょっとこう外交官っぽくなったんじゃないのこれで。これ。
I'm currently investigating. Are you one of the merchants who?
No, not at all.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to...
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. I want to hold on to my business and my life.
I was told that someone found a merchant's body.
Of course. The town isn't poor, Renault. We found one of his associates half-heartedly took over the...
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen, it's been months since it happened, and
You are obviously a victim of these bandits.
It's precisely because one of our people... Now, you can... Because I am not going to say what...
そうかな。なんも言わんのか。それは残念。近いな。あ、こいつか。こいつちょっとうさんくさい顔しとるよね。
Thank you for your visit. Welcome. Have you?
I'm conducting an investigation.
Really? That's...
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of our town. So please, if...
I don't know any... My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very bad encounter.
And you fear the same thing happening to you?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer...
If you denounce them, we could end this and charge these men for their crime.
I can't take that risk. Also, I would not be able to name them. What we need is the money to return. Do you understand?
I see. In that case, I will...
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer, good people.
みんな大変ね。
I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tearfredy. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for...
Thank you, but I'm not here for that. I'm conducting an investigation.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumor.
Come now. I'm the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No.
I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know.
Come on, don't take me for a fool.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine?
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking...
I didn't learn much. All these merchants are terrified. I think it will be easier to convince the one who lost his partner to help us.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen it?
I have a plan to stop the culprits, but the next time one of these guards comes to... The man will threaten you, of course, but when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity, we will be there to apprehend them.
And if your plan fails, I'll end up like Renault. You don't understand.
75%.
Are you not tired of giving them your share of the profits? And do you not want to avenge your partner?
Poor Renault. He didn't deserve it.
Perhaps you're right, and we need to act. I will do what you ask of me. But for God's sake, when they threaten me, intervene right away.
Fear not. We will not let them harm you. When should they be returned?
It's hard to predict, given...
Perfect.
Thank you for your visit.
2日後に戻る。いや、そのためのキャンプね。1日と23時間。おお、漁ってんな。とりあえず入りの眠るのこれであと何時間ってことだ。1日と13時間。とりあえず、あと20時間、27。これでいけるのか？ピッキングレベル3やし、それ開けれん。
Have you seen anything?
So, did they take the bait?
Yes, Your Excellency. And I am very happy to see you. One of them came to the shop yesterday. He gave me 24 hours to raise the money required, which means that the entire gang could appear any minute now.
Perfect. I'll hide and wait for their arrival. And rest assured, I will not let them go.
近くに隠れる。
I hope you have what we're looking for, my good friend. Our man with the silver coin is not known for his patience.
Well, I moved heaven and earth to collect the sum, but alas, I ran out of time.
More fool you if you think Egon will be satisfied with your sorry excuses. You know what happens to those who refuse to pay.
Leave this man alone at once. You're under arrest.
We'll see about that. And who will stop us? We are the guard.
You certainly don't deserve such a name. Bunch of cowards.
Yield without a fuss and you'll have the right to a trial.
Really? And then it'll be the gallows. Do you think we're pushovers?
To my help.
選択の余地はない。 暮らせるとね。
I'm eternally grateful, Your Excellency. You saved my trade. And my life.
Stay alert. Their leader was obviously not present.
I heard about the man with the silver coin.
If they let him escape, it's only because they were...
I beg you, find this Egon and stop him.
Don't worry.
Egon. 調査す。死体が残っとるっていうのはありがたいね。本国ロティーナ将軍から考えました。これで。
We must find this Egon. At the barracks, perhaps.
I doubt our man goes openly by that name.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all serene.
エゴン行こう。
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Here for the alcohol.
So, men, how's it going?
Everything's fine, Lieutenant.
Nothing to report. All our friends are quiet.
Perfectly quiet. As soon as they hear about a silver coin, they start trembling.
Good. It would be a shame to have to make another example of them, right?
Oh, there's no need, Lieutenant. They've been as sweet as lambs since Renault's accident.
Accidents happen so quickly. I'm waiting for another delivery today. Have you seen your comrades?
No, they must have stopped at the tavern on the way. As soon as we see them, we'll send them your way, Lieutenant.
I hope those idiots aren't drinking my dew.
No one would dare do that to you, Lieutenant.
I hope not. Or I'll have to remind them that the silver coin... Well, I'll leave you. I have urgent business to attend.
Farewell, Lieutenant.
There's no doubt. Here is our man. Let's follow him discreetly.
尾行するってまた朝栗みたいや。
Who are you? You're following me?
Indeed. We would like to talk to you about the silver coin, Egon. It's now or never.
逃げたぞ。あ、バレたってこと？めっちゃ走るん速いな。
Egon? You must be mistaken.
Do not take us for fools.
I don't know what you've heard, but you're wrong.
Regardless, you are implicated. You are therefore under arrest.
Oh yes, we'll see about.
マジか、めんどくせえな。こいつ意外と硬いし。あ、いた。
So, have you finally decided to follow us?
So you can torture me. You can do whatever you want. I don't know who Egon is. I'm just a middleman.
You must know more than you're willing to say.
I'd rather die.
Move away. Things are up.
選択の余地もなかった。
The silver coin, his symbol of recognition. I have to show it to Manfred.
いや、もっとうまく戦いたいですね。頼もう。
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I conducted my investigation on the I think I've put an end to it. At least, unfortunately, I had to kill some of them. But there are still some other soldiers involved that I should tell you about.
Thank you, Your Excellency. These foolish brutes not only harm your merchant, but you said you've only put an end to it temporarily. What makes you think this criminality might resume?
Their leader is still on the loose. They call him Egon. Although I doubt it's his... I got hold of one of his lieutenants. He was carrying a... But the man preferred to die.
Loyalty?
Terror, I fear. From the merchants...
I don't know any guard of that. Here, Your Excellency. And rest assured that I will... I'll also make sure that in...
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
レベル6。え？こいつの敵？なんか敵が多なったの。なんか家に送られたって書いてた。何これ。忘れられた神のハンマー。何これ、レジェンド的なやつ？レジェンダリー的なやつか。この辺箱入れとくか、とりあえず。でもこれそのうち重量とかも関係してくるんだろうな。職人レベルとかで。あげんかったな。結構できんのか。ライフル。爆弾。手榴弾。シャドーバウスト。ロール。ライフルまで行ってロールを取りに行ったらいいか。もう一度。ロングブレード。ロングブレード、ここまで行くのか。マジックヒール。光の盾。嵐。 じゃあライフル、とりあえずライフルまで取っとくと。これでライフルまで取れるようになりました。ここが全然たまらんよな。難しい。よし、とりあえず今日はここまでにしよう。はい、ということで、ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。